There's no conversation even being made. Would you want a bow? Did you do bow? Did you do bow swing?
I mean, anything that can shoot from far away.
Oh, we have a wide selection of options then. Heavy bow gun, light bow gun,
there we go.
bow. Those are kind of your core three. Gun lance isn't technically ranged. Gun lance is actually meant to be.
Ooh, we're gonna have a lot of fun today. We're gonna have a lot of fun today.
There's also weird fucking pistols there. Nice catch.
Yeah,
okay, Fallid, question for you.
Design of like pistols, technically.
Do we want to start kicking up just a little bit of dust, just a wee bit? I've got some. I added some world sounds on my DM arms that can play. It's kind of like an echoed screech of the Vex. I've only got 2. I've got like sounds that occur when a wave of Vex are coming, and that sounds like it's a lot closer. But this will sound quite distant. But it's still, people are still going to hear it. It doesn't mean we're going to start as soon as it pops off. I'm going to like drop it, let it lie, let people get like really scared and confused. Maybe folks start running around and looking through stuff, but that's all. All right, I'm going to play it now then. Here goes.
I've never gone. I mean, I think the only time I went was for a meeting ages ago.
Alright, let's go ahead and do for the 2.
Hear what? Hear what?
Box, did you move too slowly? What was that?
There's like a big creaking sound. It sounded like it was
I gotta mute my mic a little bit.
You got a candle. The fuck?
I don't know.
Did you hear it?
Probably,
I did.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the gunfire. I was like, no, that's probably just people at the shooting range.
No, it's like a big creaky sound.
Falling. But it's very hard to tell.
Okay, no, something would make that kind of noise would probably be disrupting the skyline over there.
Yeah, it's alright. We're in a giant industrial fucking city. God knows there's some creak and crack.
Oh, you're waterfront, I didn't know.
You alright?
Friends and start interacting with the types like
I know a couple of places. I know a couple of bikers who'd love to do it. Get excited.
I don't think the city can settle this.
60-year-old
Or some balance.
Sounds like a building was creaking nearby. That's not good. Like a mile away from us. Noise.
What was that?
On the building.
Did you hear something? Yeah, I did. That gun.
On the buildings might be going. I think it might be the stuff like that.
Was it not coming from over there?
Maybe.
We don't know.
Oh shit! Was it the fucking restricted door being burst open?
We got someone out here.
Groundwatch is doing a surveillance real quick. We're gonna see. No, it's not our place to get involved.
My brain stopped working.
Yeah, what the fuck's going on?
This is Beacon to Groundwatch. Can we get to the surveillance kind of area?
This whole entire fucking escapade of you, and we're like, oh, you want this, I just want my fucking, hear me.
What was that?
What was that?
What was what?
Okay, this is the time we've heard something. liking me enough to be in tandem with me.
Groundwatch team, be advised, there's no current extra activity going on in the city. There's no activity going on. Potentially could have been some construction or some kind of, structural damage that's,
Is that all this was? Oh my goodness.
Scare the hell out of me. Be ready, but at least, nothing bad's happening.
I don't think it's a,
Our weapons are now understanding and trying to figure out what's going on.
Beacon, status.
metal groaning of some kind.
What's that?
Groundwatch report anything?
Groundwatch reported there's nothing on scale. Nothing that's out of the ordinary, so we're assuming it's some kind of structural
That kind
integrity
of
failure
sounds
or
like something
perhaps,
Where?
something in the ground. I don't know. That's what they
I needed to knock on wood.
keep you guys safe and keep the people calm is the
I'll
most thing. We don't
I'll
want
inform others. I'll inform
to
others.
calm down. We don't want anyone getting hurt over this.
Yeah.
Just keep our fingers in that.
Up there. What I'm concerned about from what he said, that if it's faulty construction giving out somewhere, figuring out what building it is before it, falls on someone would be a good idea. But I'm pretty sure Vestra's got that under control.
That could just be the,
Staff Sergeant Greg. Yes, sir. I'm moving us down the street for the time being. Copy that.
that may have caused some building damage.
So it's just a social visit, but then stuff started happening.
The high density armor, the vicious helmets, and the multitudes of firearms.
It's how he likes it, I don't argue with the boss. Alright, Shun, let's get going.
I checked with Groundwatch, we're unsure. Currently doesn't appear to be any threats or any, entities that have been found on the scan. As it stands, we're assuming structural irregularities, especially following the...
See my dad's, body in the water, and it's like, look, he's dead, and I'd be like, oh. Stay dead,
There's that sound again.
Okay. That's familiar.
That's very
God,
upsetting.
is that you?
What do you mean that's familiar?
It's upsetting.
There's a digital echoing noise that comes after it. That's familiar. The first one wasn't. That was.
Make sure we're keeping the civilians calm.
Wait. What's wrong? No, it's just your boss. Your director of medical. No. Before it becomes a problem. In case it becomes a problem.
Mike,
Go ahead.
what does they imply?
Wait, why? What happened here?
Let's say it quietly so people don't freak out too much.
Oh, those should be the iron warriors security. They're here to just make sure in case anything does show up, we're gonna be able to secure it. Being safe.
I know.
Hey, A3, by any chance, do you still have my guns?
That's what we're trying to do.
Any?
We're here to protect you, so don't worry
Thank
about
you.
that.
Answer is yes, whatever it is.
Get ready.
Father.
Whoa.
Alien beings that can travel through time and space itself. But that's the primary objective is
Remember our visitors from the bay a couple months ago?
Yeah, you already do.
Insane? I'm not insane?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not insane.
The first one I would have.
Metal creaking.
The first one I would have told you, yeah, that's just metal creaking. The second one, I heard that didn't do nothing.
Let's not raise too much concern, but yeah, I'll push the protocol. Just muffle my voice here.
We get told to do anything, we have to adhere to it.
Give me some of this, so if you'll Billy will
Stay with the civilians.
Big man, probably gonna be a good idea to talk to your people. It sounds, that's not metal creaking. Those are the same notification sounds we hear whenever Vex are warping.
Yeah, that is no longer metal. Like, it wasn't.
It's only a machine trying to talk. They like to come up behind you. That's a nice thing to
Army guys, we get down the road now.
All civilians.
Some buildings.
Civilian and unable to perform in combat, please come with me now.
Hold up. Looks like they're moving the people out of the street.
They said something about mentality.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard mentality. Everyone else is freaking out and it's making me freak out a little.
Possibly towards the civilian district. We'll find out in a few moments.
They almost fucking burned my arm off.
Come on. Everyone else follow the crowd. Sentinels!
Slow scale. Need to move.
All civilians.
We're moving.
All civilians, it does not matter if you can fight or not. Safe houses.
Those are a thing called Vex. They are an alien.
They
are very
Too many times.
It keeps happening a lot, and I heard that Vic said it's the sound they make when they warp. What are they? Are we being ordered, or what's going on?
That wasn't an order.
Cars in the street either.
We have not a lot of. No.
figured we'd double this up.
medical building instead.
There might be a ladder.
With medical
It gets very dangerous, and until they're gone, we can't go.
Leave the building.
This building
come
might
on,
add.
over here.
Find out. Either way.
Spooky sounds, I love it. I love it, Vex. Let me. I'm ready. I'm ready to fucking. I'm ready to fucking. Oh, dude, I'm gonna Vex it so hard. Literally just something I like slapped together. So. Ooh.
You will be assigned a role.
Yes, that's why I'm waiting to be given.
This is... heck. First time coming to frickin' over here and it's like, oh hey, it's a disruptive by the way.
It's gonna be a big disruptive too. It's gonna be a big one.
Yeah, sounds like it. Hey, Vex.
Oh.
Don't worry. Don't worry about it.
So, random question. Do the comet models also have to stay underneath that guideline?
Those motherfuckers! Ooh, do you? Ooh. Dude, I'm out here like, wait a minute. Nah, it can't be. Cause like, okay, so like, at first I'm like, oh, was that a fucking Beastman horn? Then I heard a second, I'm like, wait. And I wanted to wave you down for a second to be like, yo, does Gray remember these sounds? Have I heard this? Have I heard this shit before?
I feel like I'm allowed to know these sounds.
This is my tech boy, Darren.
Precursor or Descendants?
I'm going to
I figure we have to go in the Discord for extras now.
That's it.
Correct.
Yes.
fuck with the food.
Well, I'm just gonna use the Discord. Do the Vex block teleportation? Unicorns can teleport once a day, with up to 4 other people. They can be back up to 4 other people, that's it. So.
Once. There is no coming back afterwards, it's just once.
Oh
Oh shit!
Okay. I have your undivided attention.
Oh my god.
It's your turn.
This is every time.
Sorry. If you
I need money.
What are we working for then? Oh, shut the fuck up.
I like bridges.
Nice.
Almost at us.
I do like that.
now, if you are already an employee of mine, please over there if you're already. Please.
Vex, I have a question.
You are one of our elite.
My motherfucking mic was muted, my bad.
Yeah, if you're
What is your
already-
question?
If we have combat models for our characters, can we use those or not?
Yes.
Yes, you've doomed everybody.
I know, but that's the point of it all. I will do that. Hold on. Valid. Get the people's attention again, Valid. Use your keys. Get the people's attention again, Valid. Sorry, I don't have a get everyone's attention toggle on this model. I'm still working on it. Don't hate me. Final additions. I'm so sorry for interrupting the chatter amongst yourselves. If you have a combat version of your avatar, you are allowed to utilize it for the event. However, wait. Hold your applause. I will ask. I will beg. I will get on my knees, even if you can't see my legs, and pray. And bow down to you and ask, please, as long as that bitch is not too absorbent and you're not gonna fucking crash the entire lobby, you may use it. But if you think amongst yourselves, you know what? I think my full combat model might be a little too heavy for other people. It is up to you to make the conscious decision to use it or not. That's all I'm gonna say. Without further ado, I'm gonna start choosing you guys. So I request semi-silence just so I can count to myself and I don't go completely mentally deranged. Bless you.
Can I come in later as an NPC? My tummy hurts.
Yes, tummy hurt. That's extremely important. Get out of here. Heal yourself. Flunk, do you plan on Vestra-teching your shit?
I just summoned their clothing on and I just took it.
Oh, you just this greedy motherfucker. All right, hold up. Let's count their numbers together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so they got 9, so that means we need 9. You are Vex, go over there. You two are Vex, go over there. You are Vex, go over there. You are Vex, go over there. You are Vex, go over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I've been greedy. I've chosen 8.
You will all be an extra 2.
Okay, Fallid. I accidentally choose 1 over, so, your turn. Actually, how many do we have sitting around here? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, Okay. Valid.
You get your option of organic or
Valid.
synthetic.
Valid.
Yes.
We got 25 still chilling out that haven't chosen a faction yet, or like haven't been chosen for a faction yet. I'm thinking we can go 12 and 12, and wherever the outlier is, I don't know, I'll just consume them or whatever. So you choose 12 right now, and then I'll just take the rest.
Yes.
Alright, you get your choice to be a death machine robot or a fucking police officer.
Valid.
You three get your
Valid,
choice.
choose your 12 quickly.
Yes. It would be really funny to make you guys be automatons right now. It really would be.
Valid, you still have 5 more people. You chose 7, you need 5 more, bro.
I choose Sally. SCP. That's 3. I need 2 more. Fighting on the side of humanity today, boy.
Dude, turn your cloning on. We're gonna be big boys.
You know what, Nexus? I'll take you with my big red finger. And, if you choose me, I'll choose Sketchy when Sketchy's alive again. I'm gonna choose that one on second line.
Hi.
Hi. I have a question.
I have an answer.
I think my combat model is optimized enough. I just have a little bit too many materials and skin meshes. Is
How
that
many
an
is
issue?
too many? What are we talking?
It's not technically optimized enough for this place because I believe I have 16 skin meshes. And oh, wrong one. And I have, for some reason, I have 74 materials.
Okay, I'll let that pass. Alright, hang on a minute. Fallid, have you chosen your people? Fallid. Oh, they're chosen? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, these are my people.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear him because of that. What did you say?
Oh, I said you're fine, you're good.
Thank you, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
You are Vex now, go be Vex. You are Vex now, go be Vex. You are Vex now. You are Vex now. You are Vex now. You're already Vex. Get over there with your other brothers and sisters. Ooh. Yes?
Varix.
I'm Varix.
We talked about this earlier, remember?
Oh, we did talk about this earlier. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Get over there. You're also Vex. Get over there. You, and you are Vex. If you're sticking around, get over there.
Okay.
Ellie, have you been chosen for a team? Desktop.
Nope, I'm taking pictures.
Oh, okay, that's fine. What about you, Sketchy? Are you take?
I'm streaming. I'm streaming and I'm able
Oh, both of you are taking pictures?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Since Sketcher's streaming, they're gonna have video of it.
Okay, perfect. Alright.
spectating because I get overstimmed and like.
That's okay, you do your thing.
You know what? I'm streaming. Oh.
That's fine, you're good.
I'm streaming. I'll be a cool cameraman. There we go.
Perfect. Valid. So you have your people. You're going to be responsible for passing out the models for yours. I'm going to take mine to the DM box, just so things are a little separate, and I can give them all the models they need.
Oh shit.
Valid, could I get 3 from your side? I have 18 and you have 22.
Okay, 3 of you will have to be chosen will have to go be Vex, because it seems that we have a little over.
We were able to get pretty close with the numbers, but we were just a little over. So, which out of all of you...
Sure?
Yeah, I know I counted... I mean, 2 or 3. Either way, you'll have, I think, 21 and I'll have 20. If I do 2
okay, yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, do 2.
Okay.
Do 2.
Out of all of you, which of you actually had a desire to play the Vex the most, but accidentally got chosen for fighting humanity today? Raise your hand. Don't feel bad if... Alright, 1, get over there. That means I get to choose one of you. One of you poor bastards will not be able to fight for humanity today. Oh, alright. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there. They're over there. You're Vex now. Okay. Thank you, Bester Tag. Have fun. Good luck. All right. All of my Vexers. All of my Vexers. All of my Vexers. Vex. 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 Vex.
We are in. Most of us are in extra 2.
Gather round. Gather round my evil robot army. Gather around my evil robot army. Gather round. All right. Listen and listen well. Listen, my evil robot army. Listen! You guys will be going to Extra 1, which is where we are. If you are not in Extra 1, and you don't know what the fuck is going on, that's your fault. But it's okay, I still love you. The Vex... Good evening, chat. It is me, Varix, your vexing DM for the evening. So, I know that some of you guys have, like, mixed-matched models. Some of you have some of the models, some of you have all of the models. We're all gonna head into the DM box. I'm going to give you all the models we will be using, we will be genuinely using, and you guys will be all set. Don't worry, we don't have, like, 1,000,001 of them. The DM box button is here. You're gonna press it and you're gonna go in. Go in. Just so we can be separate from those nasty humans over there. I fucking hate those guys. Okay, all of you guys are going to line up along this line right here. Single file, you're gonna line up and face that wall so I can talk to you guys all at once and you can all see what I'm doing. You line up against this line. This line right here.
None of them paid attention.
No, it's okay. They're a little stupid. But in a charming way, we love them. Alright. Get in line, you moron! Alright, so, for those who know, and those of you who have NPC'd with me before, I like to keep things quick, but mostly detailed as well so you guys know what you're doing. For those of you that have not yet, welcome aboard! We're gonna have some good fun today. So, what are the Vex? Short and sweet, the Vex are super evil killer robots that want to destroy everything that isn't them. They want to take everything and put it together in a hodgepodge that they call convergence in a giant simulator that they can replay over and over and over again, and every single day they re-simulate moments in history in the attempt to win each and every single historical battle so they come out on top at the very end, in which they control all planets, convert them into machine worlds that produce more of their kind, and they own and dominate everything. We are unfeeling, we are uncaring, and we are constantly calculating. We are evil as fuck. So, you guys are going to be akin to Necrons from the 40k series. If that doesn't make any sense to you, that's okay, because this will. You guys are going to act semi-stereotypical robot-y. I want to see clicky movements, you know, moving ahead in like stalwart walking motion, you know, firing line. You guys aren't necessarily super strategic of like hiding behind cover because you don't really need to be. Our army is practically infinite, but for the sake of this event, obviously we have a certain amount of troops we're going to be using. Now we're going to go over the models we'll be using, what hits to take, shit like that. This is the Goblin. He is your basic rank and file. If you clone the model, please don't all pull out your guns and fire them at once. That's going to be horrendous. You have a gun. It is an automatic weapon. Like so. It's very simple. You walk forward, you shoot with it, eventually they take you down, and what do you know, you're dead. Things to note about all of these models. If you have your gun equipped and you die, the particles still work. This is because I'm lazy, and I'm cheap, and I did not make it so the particles turn off. Bite me. You make 1,000,000 Destiny models, wise guy. So, when you die, please don't make a fist with your hand so we don't have random bullets flying out of space-time, even if it would be a little silly. When it comes to deploying as the Vex, you technically don't need to die, run a 5K marathon all the way over there, and then spawn back in around a corner. The Vex exit out of time and space. So you guys can actually just appear and start attacking shit immediately. You would not be breaking the immersion. You would be playing them actually as accurately as possible. So keep that in mind. Cool. These are our average rank and file. They're not super weak, but they're not super strong either. These are the bulk of our forces. We send these guys in mass to overwhelm the enemy. And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Then we have the Precursor Hobgoblin. These are our snipers, perching themselves up on different sniping positions, taking aim and firing. You guys have a line rifle, which is akin to a laser, kind of like a piercing laser rifle or a rail gun. Am I taller? I am taller. My fault. It charges up. It fires. Doesn't get easier than that. Doesn't get any easier than that. You also have a melee. Let's say someone gets too close to you, it's going to be pretty hard to shoot them when your gun is this fucking long. That's where this comes in. It's a blast back to get them away from you. It also singes and kind of eats away at them a little bit. They'll know how to play it off. They're all good boys and girls. Then, the moment most of you have likely been waiting for if you like playing big motherfuckers, like me, the Minotaur. My personal favorite addition to the Vex. These are our heavy units. These are guys I'm going to be specifically requesting of you all. Which means you cannot just jump into them all willy-nilly. I will be asking for you to turn into them when the time comes. How do Minotaurs work? They're very simple. They're the big, brutish, tanky guys of our group. Somebody walks up to you and gets too close, kicking, punching, backhands, fucking do whatever you need to get them off you. The Minotaurs don't give a fuck. They will throw hands. You also have an energy grenade launcher, which you can kind of volley. So depending on where you aim it, you can get some pretty crazy fucking length with it and get it like way over there. Or you can just fire it at normal length. Goes pretty far, explodes on contact. You do need to hold the trigger. You can't just go because it disappears halfway through. I'm not good at making ghost particles. I'm so sorry. So you hold it, it hits. Yay! And 5 Vestertech people fucking died just like that. We're winning. We're on the fast track to winning. So those are the Minotaurs. And last but not least, we can't have heavy units without having heavier units in case they throw, like, I don't know, a fucking tank at us. They have that, by the way. We have the Wyvern. I love the Wyvern. Yeah, you can position your people out on the field. I'm just finishing up with mine. Depresso, I'm gonna rip you in half. So how do the Wyverns work? You guys are big, bulky, kind of like walking siege weaponry, ballista. Pretty fucking cool. The way these guys work is you go into the ability section and you click the death toggle. That makes you appear. Then in weaponry, you have a safety. Turning it on will make this noise, which means you're very angry and upset. How does this guy work? Both of the cannons you see on the left and right are rotation constrained to the head, meaning wherever you are looking is wherever you are going to fire. They fire in shotgun-esque bursts, and if people get too close, they even have a stomp ability you can utilize to get people off of you. This is more optional. I typically use this when there's only one of me and there's a smaller group of people fighting me. We're probably not going to do it this time around because it's just too difficult to perform. But we also have a core expose. This exposes our Radiolarian core, which is a white core you guys might have seen in all of your chests. This is important because the Vex do not die based off headshots, they die based off tummy shots, because that's where your Radiolarian core is, which is effectively your heart, your mind, and everything else important inside of you. That was such an ass join noise. Never do that again. The core exposing is supposed to be a stun feature. You know, you stun for a bit, let them get a few hits on your integral parts, close it back up, continue combat. But there's too many of us and too many of them, so I'm not going to necessarily enforce that, but if you feel like being a video game boss and popping that, feel free. Other than that, I think that's everything. Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns before we begin that I can address in a quick and timely manner so we can get this going, so we're not staying here too long? Ribbo, you first.
Is there any expectation of how many hits each thing should take, or should we just judge it based off what we think?
Let's see. I suppose if I had to chalk it up to numbers, goblins, I would say maybe 4 or 5 really good hits. Hobgoblins, 6 or 7. Minotaurs, 12 to 13, maybe 14. Wyverns, 20 to 25 good hits, because wyverns are kind of mini bosses. Does that sound good? Yes, SO?
Any need for bigger, man?
No. There will only be one bigger guy, and that is the boss at the end, played by me. I want to have fun. I want to have fun too. I want to have fun too. Yeah, guys, I am the boss. Yes, Mr. Flunkonamore.
Fuck does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
Last time we did this in the Bay, we were using the DM speed for these guys so we can get on the roofs. Can we still do that?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine, as long as I don't see one of you guys, like, Usain bolting your way down a streetway to go fucking punch someone. Oh, okay. I don't have any issues with it. Dark, are you raising with your foot?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Freak.
What's up?
Perky.
This fucking guy. Yes, dear. Get out of here.
The big wings still act as shields, right? They're like basically big ass shields.
Yes, so another fun feature about the wyverns is you guys see these big old wings we got? These aren't just for show. These are actually like hard light shields. They don't run out in game because our power source is strong enough to sustain them, so they're not going to run out here. And I also don't have a toggle for it because that just doesn't happen. So if the Vex, you guys can be strategic enough to hide behind a wyvern while it's kind of standing there taking its stance, and oh my hip! And as a result, if you're hiding behind the wings, you are technically shielded. No, your bullets cannot pass through. I think physically they collide, so just try and work with it. Okay, question still. I actually plan to at some point. Yes, Peep?
Fuck, yeah. If I have the time, can I do the thing still afterwards?
Say that again?
I think
Muffle
I messaged
that.
you about it.
Yeah, yeah. Unchanged. Okay, any more? Okay, Bones.
Can we go to McDonald's afterwards?
Yes, we will all go to McDonald's afterwards for all of your good work.
Yay!
Any more questions? Mary?
It's more of a side comment, so I can wait once we're all good. So it's just to let you
I
know,
don't think
that's
we
all.
have any more questions, so go for it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Do you mind if I please?
Not really question, but like, is everyone aware that these guys don't talk or speak?
Oh, that is a very good point. So the Vex, we do not speak common. If you guys have the popular voice modification software known as Voice Mod, and you just so happen to have shilled out $40 to $60 to get their infinite battle pass, it would be suggested to utilize the voice mod known as the Visitor. Otherwise, you can be completely introverted and not say a damn thing to the player characters and just be a menacing robot. That works too. I'm sure some of you adore that. That's why the Vex are peak. And then there's him. We don't talk about him. Yes, Anu? Yeah, no, that's, that works. I really understood that well.
Okay, I've had people before just infinitely keep spamming this. How often can this be used and how quickly? The punching, because spammed at me during combat. Like
Heard. Not spamming it, I would say use it and offer a 5-second interval. Count 5 seconds in your head before allowing yourself to use it again. Additionally, just kind of hitting them with your gun and stuff like that also works, so don't feel like you're completely worthless because you're waiting for your melee ability to recharge. You can still physically hit them with something You just can't specifically do the blast back until, you know, 5 seconds.
Hey, thank you, Pookie.
Okay.
But on a real note, though.
Questions? Any final questions?
Where do you want us to set up?
You will follow me. I will set us up. You guys don't have to worry about that. We will all work in tandem. Okay. Okay, with that said, I'm gonna speak to Mary, see what's up over there, and then we're gonna get started and we're gonna have a hell of a lot of fun. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. BRB chat. Hello chat, hello chat. I'm so sorry that my voice was off, but don't worry. We fixed it. We're gonna go. We're gonna have fun. Okay. Male robots, female robots, and they them machines. Hearken unto me. We're all going to start our first wave as goblins and hobgoblins, so make sure you jump into either of those two models. Don't worry though, we're gonna give them a hell of a fight, so it'll ramp up semi-quickly, and eventually you guys get to play with the big toys. Alright. Just so you guys are aware, there will be music played by myself. It is completely Twitch friendly. So if you guys are streaming, like me, you don't have to worry about it. I got you, baby. Alright. All of you guys are going to turn on your death toggle to become invisible. Okay. Sure, turn it off. Disappear, get out of here. Helios, why are you still here? Okay, now.
Give the hobgoblins the barrier.
Let's see here. Let me take a quick look at these DM room spawns, because they might actually be pretty peak. You guys all stay here. Do not follow me, please. I was kind of expecting to see Galaxy's dumbass following me, I won't even lie. Where's Poopy Vestertech at? Oh wait, I know where they is. Okay. 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 You guys are going to hit the enemy spawn box, right? The red one with the red evil fucked up text. Super scary. Sorry, I'm just waiting a little extra to make sure everyone's here. Excellent. You guys are going to follow me. Make sure you have name tags on, of course. We're gonna go all the way down the street in this direction. La 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 la. As prior mentioned, you guys are able to use the super fast speed option, so if you find yourselves lagging behind, that's perfectly okay. You're allowed to increase your speed up to the maximum for the sake of the fact that you are NPCing. That's also fine. That's okay. Once we get to the end of the street, we're gonna take a right. Sorry, I forget my rights and my lefts sometimes. I'm just a man. Then when you get down to this street, we're gonna... You know what? Considering how close they are, I think this would be an excellent start. So we're all going to group up here relatively. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for you guys to get on over here. I'm going to DM to the VRChat players what all they are hearing over their comm system, kick up some music, and then I'll let you guys know. I'll tell you guys when, and you can spawn in, and we're gonna begin the butchering. Actually, they're all too scattered. I'm just going to make them lock in with a couple of funny world noises, and then we're going to kick the shit out of them. I think that's funnier, I think. Alright. La 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 la. Vex, spawn in 3, 2, 1, go. And forward! Let the war between man and machine begin. The idea is we are going to be two sides clashing against each other. For now, you guys are looking to advance on their position. With any luck, they will meet us in the middle. Otherwise, we're going to push them as far back as we can. It's going to be like a bit of a tide, back and forth. For now, you guys have infinite respawns as well, I should note. When you respawn, you don't have to respawn at the end of the street. You can move a little bit further so that we're constantly encroaching on them no matter what. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Look at VRChat go. They got cool-ass robots, I can't even hold them. But we also got cool-ass robots. This is true. Please don't kill each other. I love how we're getting closer and closer. Alright, they're bringing out melee units. They will more than likely charge us, so be ready for it. But your guys' encroach on their position is going swimmingly so far. You guys are doing fantastic. Just keep slowly inching up with each respawn. They're fucking leaning against each other. That's so great. Excellent. Now they are meeting us. Alright, those of you who die, you can begin turning into minotaurs. Now that we've finally met them in the middle, we want to push this advance we've just captured. I love how animated you are, Largo. Beautiful work. Yes, minotaurs! Oh, Flunk, you are floating just a little bit. Yeah, you got it. You're good. Oops, all minotaurs. We're gonna have one round of all minotaurs. And then we're going to kind of mix it up, so I'll want to see a mixture of minotaurs, goblins, and hobgoblins. I trust you guys will be, what's the word? You guys are going to be too ridiculous with how many minotaurs are on the field. Because there's so many of us, I can't just pick out people, names from a hat. Yeah, big robots fighting, yeah! This is everything I've ever wanted and more. You guys are doing brilliant. The fact that it's like a fucking Star Wars laser gun battle is also just peak. We got the Vex with laser weaponry and VRChat with laser weaponry. It's so good. As an extra piece of information for you all, I've noticed some of you are playing out recoil on your weapons, which would normally make sense, but these are laser weapons, so they don't have any recoil. Thankfully, you can hold them at whatever level, and there is no kickback or recoil. I do appreciate some of you guys role-playing out the recoil, naturally. That effort does not go unnoticed, but thankfully we ain't got all that. We're just good. Drop down is a wyvern in order to farm a bit. We're going to anyone who is a minotaur currently, when you die, we're going to return to goblins and hobgoblins, so we can allow them to advance a bit. They're going to push us back some till we're kind of back where we were, and then Helios, if you're still up there, you're gonna stick up there until I give you the cue to jump down. Kind of like the middle point where we originally clashed with them at the center. So we're gonna go goblins and hobgoblins die a little bit quicker to allow VRChat the opportunity to push. Some of you guys can strategically back off a little bit to begin holding your own line. We're gonna allow VRChat to gain some ground here because we have pushed them quite a bit, but we don't want to be unfair to them, so we want to give them like upper hand. Say again? Oh, it's unfathomably based. I love it. Holy shit, Galaxy. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? No, all of them do. My whole thing is just like, I feel like if we teleport too much during combat, it's gonna be seen as like kind of cheap or like a dick move. Like teleports around you. I figure like teleporting in to appear and be deployed is well enough. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I see where what VRChat is going for. Okay. We can mix in a couple more Minotaurs now. Helios, you can jump down as the Wyvern. I see what VRChat's going for. We're going to push on them and push them all the way back into their tower. They're going for a retreat right now, so we're going to push that retreat. Where the Wyvern at? Oh yes! Go, Helios! They're more than likely having, yeah, they're going for a hard retreat now, so you guys can come forward and begin occupying this area, but continue shooting them so they keep running off. They're going to run off and respawn, it looks like. I will consult them in... I think that might be, I don't know, roleplay code for like, they battened it down or whatever. Alright, the last of their troops is escaping. Okay, so they have escaped. The Vex, we have control of this area, so you guys are going to spread yourselves out, take like patrolling and watching positions for the moment being, and you guys are going to do a little bit of idling. I'm going to make it super quick. I'm going to consult them and then give them the models they need to join us, and then we're going to start getting player characters in. It'll be very smooth. So for now, you guys are still cards up. You're just kind of patrolling the area, keeping an eye on your newly claimed territory.
We're going to be swapping over to the Vex now. So,
Alright, I'm here. Excellent work, VRChat players. It was a pleasure fighting against you. And now you will be consumed and join us. You guys are going to go ahead and clone off of me. I've got roughly 3 to 4 models to dispense to you guys. Real easy shit.
you are probably going to... okay, are we having this team become Vex, or are we having some of them become Vex and then some of them be players, or are we basically flip-flopping?
So how many of your VRChat players here currently are playing their VRChat player characters for this?
They all just extract. There were VRChat players in that because they would have been deployed. Yeah, there were already some in there because they would have been deployed anyway.
Okay. So in that case, everyone full conversion to Vex, and then I will pick between the lists, and some people in the box and some people out there may very well just be yoinked and they can play their character.
Okay, it seems that things are changing. Full conversion now Vex, and things will integrate slowly because the people that are Vex are PCs and we are being Vex, and then.
So if everyone has this model, we're going to move on to the next model, which is this one. A small thing of note for you guys who have yet to play the Vex. You don't have to talk as them, because they don't speak, but if you would like to make noises, use the visitor voice mod if you have voice mod and you specifically have the visitor. Nice and easy. Then we have the heavy units. These are our Minotaurs, these are the heavy motherfuckers. These ones are ones I'm going to specifically request. Keep in mind, these guys are ones, once again, I am specifically going to request Minotaurs of you guys, so do not just jump into them immediately. And then the last thing I have for you guys is... What's that?
So just basically stick with like the first two and the last one and keep it on call.
Yeah, everything else, the first two you can jump into whenever, last two are on call.
Yeah, the goblins, you can switch
The last of which we have are the wyverns. So you guys can jump into this one as well. Just so you guys are aware, these are a couple of quick little notes about the wyvern. You guys have a safety. You are going to toggle it on. When you do that, you'll be able to shoot. Your shooting is parented to your head, so wherever you look is wherever you shoot. When players get close to you, you can stomp them. You do not have to utilize the core exposed toggle. That is for other situations, which we don't have going on. So, you should have the 4 models that I have dispensed unto you, which are the Goblin, Hobgoblin, Minotaur, and the Wyvern. Nothing more. And with that said, I'm going to quickly... you guys can all join NPC, the Extra 1 channel. Everyone join the Extra 1 channel. Yes, join Extra 1. Everyone join Extra 1, yes.
No hydras.
No hydras for this one.
What speed are we gonna be at? Hydras are fun.
Wait, we're not Cyber Stand no more. Oh. Oh, there we go.
That's their join.
Oh.
Yo, Rose.
Your mother.
What's our speed
Your
for this
mother.
It's probably fine.
Yes, boss.
Wait, can we fly?
Yeah.
The wyverns, no. Ground unit.
See, this is exactly the type of gun that I wanted to fucking steal. You know how fucking bomb this would be if I could use it as rodeo? I can't. It doesn't have a fucking trigger. No.
It's integrated into No, it isn't.
Okay. Everyone, listen to me. Those of you who are playing Vex outside patrolling, you guys are on a DM pause for the moment. Those of you who are in the box, you're not in character anyway, so it doesn't matter. But for the moment being, shush! I need your attention. We currently have 40 people here, which is huge. And that means the starting wave, we're gonna go like immediate, just cut it right in half. So 20 of you that I select are going to be playing your player characters, while the other 20 of us are going to play the Vex, so we have even numbers. Over time, the remaining 20 Vex are going to slowly trickle into players. All of the Vex who are actually out there patrolling as well, you guys can also respawn. It'll make things easier in the long run, don't question it. But those of you who are outside, you may respawn. I will now begin choosing people who will be their player characters. Those of you who are on Vex, please stand on, if you are looking straight at the, visitor buttons and all that. Those of you who are playing Vex, please stand on the far left. Those of you who are selected to play your characters will stand on the far right. Remember, if you are looking directly at the visitor buttons, Vex are left, players are right. Go! Go, run! Just herd mentality. If, 5 people look like they know what they're doing, they probably know what they're doing. Excellent. Alright. Don't get mad at me if you're not chosen for the first wave. I'm trying my best. Yes. No. When you are chosen, go over there. Sorry. I should have made that more clear. That my fault, OG. Okay. Galaxy, become a player, go to the other side. Anu, become a player, go to the other side. Forksy, Sock. Rogue. Flunk. Bones.
I'm on nefarious shit.
Ribofalid Matcha Jarva. Well, let me count how many dipshits are over there. Thank you. I'm so glad you. Who said that? Was that you, Charms? I know that beautiful voice from anywhere. Oh, it was you. Go over to the other side. You're gonna play a character. Yeah, that's right. Do I want to see a My Little Pony fighting? How many of you are Cerberus? Step forward. Don't raise your hand, just step forward.
I feel like I've walked into something.
You did walk into some shit.
Well then. Okay. Okay.
I'm assuming I need to help in some way, shape, or form first.
Just stick here for right now. I will get to you in just a moment. I got organization going on. Just give me a moment, baby girl.
Okay.
Is there 12 of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12. Okay. Okay. All 5 of you Cerberus, get over there.
We're gonna die.
Cerberus motherfuckers be like, yeah, I brought my small militia to the function.
I beg of you.
How many Fox Techs, excuse me, how many Fox Tech motherfuckers we got in the building? Step forward.
3, 4. Got you. Come here, buddy.
Okay. Alright, you 3 Fox Tech motherfuckers, get over there. So that's 20 player characters. Yeah, you 3. Metal, Tanzel, and 6. Sketchu is picture taking. Like a boss.
Yeah.
Did I just say that? I'm gonna kill myself. I can't believe I just... Wow, that was awful. And because I'm feeling particularly generous, SO, you go over there too. Okay. So we got a 21-19 split. Don't worry, they're all gonna fuck. All those players are gonna die anyway. We got this. We got this. Okay, player characters. Those of you who are over there, please jump over to the PC channel if you have not already. And if you have, then you're not here anyway, so you're not able to hear me, so it really doesn't matter. And that means I've got you Vex all to myself. So, all of you guys are going to disappear. You're gonna disappear. You're gonna vanish right now. Click your death toggle and get out of here. And then we're going to we're gonna position you guys, and then get the players going. Perfect. So let me take a quick look. All right, you guys are gonna come over to the visitors board, and you are going to click the corporate entrance. Some of us sound like rabid dogs, apparently. Okay, you guys stick there for a moment. Hi, Jay. So there's a big-ass disruptive event currently going on. We got player characters versus Vex. If you don't mind attending and helping out, you can play a Vex for a little bit, and then you'll be chosen, and you can swap over to a player character. Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind.
So you're gonna head over to the visitors board over there, and you're gonna click the corporate entrance and just clone off of folks.
Okie dokie.
Majestic. Oh, and make sure you join the extras channel that we're all chilling in.
Gotcha.
Alright, Vexers. Vexers, vexingly. Okay, so Vex, we have control over this entire area. However, to make things easier for the players, because they're currently inside that community center, so their attempted exit of that building is going to be really awkward if we're right on top of them. So, you guys are going to go down to about here. We are outside VRChat's door, and we are, the story currently is, the Vex lie outside VRChat's door. They seek to take more than the land they've just recently gotten, and they want to blow down VRChat's doors and, fucking kill them. But then we hear a noise, a snapping twig, a shuffling rock, and we turn around. The player characters! They're real! Now, those of you who, a lot of you probably don't know the story here, so I'm going to explain a small portion of it. Best Galaxy's character, Phalid's character, Anuminan's character, Ribbonheart's character? I don't know. Is Ribbo still here? I don't even know. Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. So, those characters in particular are like, they're kind of on a special, like a kill on sight list. We don't fuck with them at all. So, you know, if you see them, you can be a little more aggressive. But either way, you see humans aren't Vex, we kill. It's as simple as that. So you guys... Yeah, we're extremely racist. So you guys can turn around and face the restricted area sign for now. It's going to be... You guys are going to, like, stand semi-statuesque, frozen in time, some might say. And this is our advance on the building. And then the player characters will spawn, and, then you guys will turn around at... Nani? And, you know, fighting. Those of you who have NPC'd before, please do, you know, keep in mind normal NPC rules. No coup de grace, don't be ridiculous, all that stuff, blah, 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 blah. Stuff you've heard before. You guys, I expect all of you guys to know what you're doing. I'm not going to sit here and play adult. I love you all. Thank you so much for your help. I'm going to get the player characters set up, and then war. Alright, player characters, are we ready to have fun? Are we ready to have fun? Oh, I forgot I was a wyvern the whole time. Excuse me, may I please have your undivided attention? Oh wait, yeah, you're right, what am I doing? Is this guy a first-time DM or something? Player characters! Shut the fuck up, Tansel! Alright. Here's the deal. You guys... Let's see. How many of you in characterly... Sock, can you turn your radio off, young man? Thank you, dear. I'm sorry, the vibe is too heavy. Who of you... all of you get back against the wall. Get back against the wall. Okay. Who out of you step forward if you are inside that community center right now? If that is where you went before we went cards down. Holy fuck.
Everyone was told to go in there. Yeah, everyone was told to go in there.
Okay, well no, I just didn't know if there were some player characters that weren't like present. Yeah, that's fine. Sock, were you okay, you were here as your doggy. And then Valid, you have yet to show up. Okay. Are you showing up as Ragnar?
Yes.
Are you okay with Ragnar what is Ragnar doing? Is he showing up to help? Is he showing up just to go to Zone 7? And then he's like, oh fuck!
I mean, would any of the rest of us have told him what's happening?
Yes.
Okay, so Vox tells Ragnar what's happening. Ragnar's like, holy shit. Finnegan is like, what? What's wrong? And then Ragnar goes, holy shit, the Zone 7, it's literally splitting in half. And then, the Vex are there and they're killing stuff. And then Finnegan goes, if I want something done right, I'll have to do it myself, like I have before. And then he jumps in the truck with Ragnar, and they both go like 90 down to 50. So, for Fallid, get in the truck. Get in the truck, Fallid, get in the truck. 6'4", are you? Yes?
Yes. Don't forget he gets tetanus from the rusty car as well.
Yes, that's very great, thank you. Okay. So, Sock, you are going to head into the, go over into the DM box. You're going to hit the enemy spawn. That's where you're going to drive in from. You're going to follow the road till you get there. But not yet. You're going to do it when I give you cards up. But that's where you're going to position yourself for right now. So go. Get out of here. As for the rest of you, I'm going to teleport into the visitor center. And then I'm going to tell you guys to head up to that handy dandy find your friends board. And you're going to teleport off me. So you'll appear in there. Give me a minute to get there first. You teleport off me now, it's gonna... we're all gonna feel like asses. Quick reminder, Vex, that you guys are technically cards down. If you see any player characters, a war has yet to begin. Oh, I was just... Okay, then coming through the visitor one, that was fine. I was just doing it for positioning purposes. The rest of you who have my name hovered over on the Find Your Friends thing, teleport to me right now! Look at all the happy little players. Oh, boy.
Rome wasn't built in a day. This 223 certainly was. What's that?
You're in the ground.
Yeah! I should not have been drinking tonight. I knew there was going to be an disruptive. I didn't think...
Okay, so everyone is here except Anu, who has decided to take a maiden voyage on the Mayflower to the new land. That's okay. They can just jump in. Hopefully. Okay. So, player characters, may I have your attention so I can give you the lowdown? I'm gonna give you the lowdown. So, here's the deal. You guys are hiding out within the residential district. As you are hiding out, you can hear, large metallic noises, grumbling, groaning, screeching. Those of you who are aware of what the Vex are, have encountered them before in the Bay or on missions, you know exactly what's going on here. You know for damn sure that this is a Vex attack. This is really bad, because you weren't really expecting them to expand out to other regions, especially after you kicked them out of the Bay. So the fact that they are now here running amok is extremely concerning. As for what their plans are, you don't know. Why they're attacking, you don't know. Ethan and Finnegan might have a good idea, though. No, they're clueless. They have no fucking... They don't know. So as you guys hear explosions, which rock the very foundation of this building, small chunks of rock and dust fall down from the ceiling as you await. Eventually, through the glass doors ahead, you can see the troop of VRChat units falling back. They're either falling onto their backs dead, or other machinery that they had out there fighting, half melted and ripped apart by the Vex Scourge, are now retreating. Eventually, you receive a generalized comms from a commander up in the VRChat tower. He exclaims that the Vex force is simply too much for them to deal with. They are losing men faster than they can get them suited up and out the door. You, lovely heroes of the Metaverse, are much stronger than VRChat as a group as you are, and so you are going to have to be the ones to go out there and fight them. Some of you decide to take up blades against the Vex because you fucking hate those guys and they're evil and it's the right thing to do. Other of you are pieces of shit and you'll only work for money. But that's okay, because VRChat says there's a fat paycheck in it for anyone who fucking kills those motherfuckers out there, you understand? So, those of you driven by money are like, holy peak, we get credits for this? Alright, it's hunting season. So, as the Vex slowly move by, you all decide to work together for once, and you say, alright guys, we're gonna lay low, we're gonna wait for the Vex to position themselves, and then we're gonna jump them. We're gonna hit them from behind. We're gonna give them crazy back shots. They're never gonna know what hit them. And then we're going to take the fight from there. We're gonna get the Vex out of here. We're gonna save Zone 7. We're gonna get a fuck ton of money. And then you're like, yeah, yeah. And then Vox is like, guys, shut up. They might hear us. And you guys are like, oh, you're right. So you wait.
I think Vox would say that speak louder, to be honest.
Yeah, incorrect quotes generator. Okay, so you guys are going to stay here. You guys are going to be cards down, but try to be quiet amongst yourselves, because the moment music starts playing, you guys are cards up. Capiche? Okay.
Let's have some fun this game. I want to take a run.
Alright, Vex, are we ready for war without reason? Excellent! Vex, get into places, get into positions, places and positions, positions and Get that bonfire out here. Get those brownies out of here! Hello, Steven. Alright, Vex, if you guys are ready to go, the players know that once they hear music, cards are up. So, without a further ado, your guys' cards are up in 5, 4... What'd you say? Oh, I know, okay. I'll talk to him in the spawn box and get him hip to what's going on. As for the rest of you guys, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. You guys are slowly walking forward towards VRChat. Hi, RK. We are currently doing a large-scale disruptive event in Zone 7. You are welcome to come in as your player characters, so long as you are fine helping us out and NPCing as the Vex for a little bit against them. Are you chill with that?
Sure. You said you need help with NPCs?
Yes, so feel free to jump into an invisible model, teleport, go over to the visitors button and click the corporate entrance, and then you're going to clone off of any of the Vex, the white robots walking around, and you're going to fight player characters. I have to go and keep managing them down there, so I'm gonna go.
We catch them around from the side, and we all move together as a squad. We separate too much, they're gonna be teleporting all around.
Holy shit, they're actually cooperating with each other. I didn't expect player characters to ever do this. They're currently talking to one another about how they're going to get you guys. So just kind of keep idly shooting at that door. You guys are doing fucking phenomenal. Okay, also don't forget to join the extras channel. I think he heard me. Yeah, pull back a little bit so you're not directly on top of the door, but yeah, just keep shooting it. You guys got the right idea. You can, corporate entrance, clone off the folks there. Sorry, I'm just now looking at chat. Planetside, Helldivers, and Destiny characters duking it out wasn't on my bingo card this year. Holy based, yes sir. Yes sir, absolutely correct. We're having some damn fine fun over in Zone 7. They're about to head out there. They're about to head out there and fuck up the Vex. We got all player characters now. Whenever they're ready. Whenever they're ready. Yeah, I'm just fucking around. Vex, sensors detect human life on the rear. All of you spin around and begin engaging the humans. The human. Well, they're not all humans, but not Vex. Kill. There, nice and easy. Once you guys die, you're going to remain dead, but stand by. This area is going to be our battleground from now on. But you guys just stand by, and I'm gonna do a thing, a cool thing, and then I'll keep spawning you guys. So you'll just, don't worry, we'll hold hands and work through it. I cannot understand a word of what you said. Sure. Yeah, you guys are well aware of, you know, forces that are, like, setting up, and they're trying to go for certain tactics and shit like that. You don't like that. That's no good. Helios Pookie, don't forget you can shoot. You have to turn your safety. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got it. Remember, once you are dead, you will remain dead, and then I'll take the reins a little bit. Just a little bit, but no respawns. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. I understand performance is going to be a little rickety. Alright, Helios, think about going down here soon. Very good. Okay. Now, Vex, you guys are going to stand by. Alright, Silent and Phalid, you guys can drive in. Don't tell them, but I completely forgot to tell those two to drive in to join the others. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. All right. Isn't that cute? Alright, all of you Vex, you are going to congregate with me at the first wall's edge leading to the restricted area. No. I hate them and their efforts. Alright, you guys are going to congregate on me. You guys are going to come over to where I am. We're going to have a bit of a spectacle for the players. And then... if you guys are having trouble figuring out where I am, you guys can just use the teleport to me function as well. The restricted area being the big-ass VRChat tower. I'm right at the edge of that bit. You guys have plenty of time. I'm gonna do my big flashy thing, and then I'm gonna spawn all of you guys in. But you'll kind of get it pretty quickly. And if you don't, that's okay. You are right. I am sorry.
People of Zaphira, hear me. Percy's primordial ruin was not merely a construct of radiant metal and thought. It was purpose. It was inevitability. And you, fragile flesh, fleeting sparks, have seen fit to extinguish what you cannot comprehend. Ethan, Cain, Flynn, Roderick, their names echo with your arrogance, with your defiance. You believe yourselves triumphant, but your triumph is hollow. You have slain a fragment of eternity and called it victory. In truth, you have only marked yourselves for erasure. Humanity has always been a wound upon this system. Greedy, wasteful, defiant of order. You steal from the data streams of the Golden Age, claw at secrets meant to be perfected, and you dare to wield weapons against those who would bring true design. For this, your kind will reap what it has sown. Zone 7 will be the first to fall. The spires you inhabit will be reduced to ash. The avenues drowned in fire and light. The Vex do not rage. They calculate. And the calculation is complete. Your future ends here. Your city will be erased. And in the silence that follows, the infinite mind will endure. Come to me, armies of the infinite. Let us bring extermination upon this putrid world.
Alright, NPCs, everyone spawn below me. You guys can now play Minotaurs, Wyverns, Goblins, and Hobgoblins. Yep. Infinite respawns. Beautiful work, by the way, guys. You can continue spawning all around this area. You do not have to strictly spawn below me anymore. You can begin spawning all around the area and giving the players hell. What's that? If you're going to, just make a noise, that's all. Give them that courtesy of knowing you're back there. Wyverns, remember, wyverns, not hydras. A fair number. You know what? Let's actually go all... Let's go all minotaurs. Those of you who are wyverns can keep playing wyverns, but the rest of you jump into minotaurs for a little bit. Oops, all minotaurs. I kind of want to give them a bit of a fight. Nope, I have no idea. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where we have so many player characters we cannot account for all of their abilities and their special effects. So everything... Excuse me, sorry. I got like a really bad itch in my throat. Ugh, excuse me. Ugh. Yeah, it's quite difficult to hack the Vex, so it's one of those things where if anyone hacks you, light disorientation, nothing too crazy. But just keep in mind there are so many player characters it's going to be difficult to account for everyone's abilities and all the things their effects do. So everything is just kind of somewhat the same attack unless it looks big. Like somewhat the same damage unless it looks big. Okay, those of you who are alive, when you go down, remain down and conjure back over where I am. We're gonna do a small damage phase with this this big boss that I was earlier. Then I'm going to spawn another pot of you in, and we'll just kind of continue from there. Yeah, degrade when you die, just so we can go back to a mixed bag, and we're not overwhelming them too much. I did want to overwhelm them, I did want to overwhelm them this round with Minotaurs. That was the intention, but now that we are doing that, we also want to ease up a little bit to give them an opportunity to do their thing. Dude, I got like... let's see. Is another, probably gonna go on for another 15. If you want, you can back out for now, spectate, charge your stuff in the meantime, and then jump back in when, like, for the bit. Oh, hold on, one at a time, peep. Yes. Tanner, what was your question? No, we're going to do that in just a moment. Once everyone is dead and has congregated below me, I'll go ahead and select the next pot. That's fine, take all the time you need. Let me see. Where is... There he is. Fallid, if you can hear me, jump down to extras 2, please. Okay, Finnegan is going to feel a sudden empowering of the light, and he gets the sense that something really big and really dangerous is about to happen. You can sense where Panoptes is, and he is about to conjure in where he first originally conjured in. You get the notion you should run. Run to that area where he is. All right, Vex. Vex NPCs can now spawn below me. All right. Whew. Let's see. Ooh. The particles, they're so beautiful. All right. When you die, I'm going to call names. When you die, you may switch over to a player character. Dark Beast, Rose, Helios Davi, RK, Anxious, Feli, Zhao, Zmobi, Renegade. and then you can jump up to the... Those of you who heard your name be called, when you die, you may become a player character. Oh, sorry, you will remain an NPC then. If you have a character that doesn't... If you have a character that doesn't fight, you can remain an NPC till the latter half. In that case, in place of Zhao, my mind. Who's Raz? Wait, I'm Raz. My fault. Get in there, champ. Get in there, champ. I believe you were called, so you can get in there when you die. If you entered the community center, you will spawn in there. If not, you will spawn at like rough entrance to the map and make your way over. Yes, I did. If you have a character that you would play here. Yeah, go for it. I don't mind. The remainder of you who are Vex will just keep spawning around doing your thing. Let's see. Alright, Davi, have you died yet as a Vex? Okay. No, you can go up. Like, you can become a player now. You were called. So get out of here. Go be Beacon. Alright, how many of you do we have? Okay, extra conversions. Stoked. Grox Inquisitor. Jolly Just Downs. Nexus. Actually, okay. All of you who have player characters here, when you die, switch over. All of you. I don't want any more NPCs. I want you guys to have fun. And we're gonna do the boss fight. Sure. Of course. Make sure to get in there and get in there quick, because I estimate 5 more minutes. 5 minutes in which I'd like to use for a boss fight. Alright, all of you get out of here. All of you get out of here. I don't want to see anyone else in here unless you're gonna keep spectating or whatever, so I can move us on to the final bit. Alright, chat. We're gonna have some fun. Player characters. As the last Vex unit falls, dead to the floor, all of you, regardless of what you're capable or not capable of sensing, are going to get a sudden feeling of dread which is going to fill your entire form, rattling you to your very core. It feels as though something big is on its way, a final push, if you will. As this feeling of dread builds and swells within you, you begin to sense static, like electricity in the air, almost. The air is spicy, but it is alive with electromagnetic pulses here and there. Something is on its way, and it is not friendly. What's that? I can talk right now. I was about to jump in for the final boss. I will ask that you save it for the... You can use it, but save it for the end as like the final hurrah. Either or. Both. Contact me when it happens so we can work together to make it cinematic and fun. Okay. That works for me.
Flash! Legendary technique! Hollow purple!
I guess. I'll have to take your word for it.
As the smoke of your final assault on the machine clears, ash and brimstone linger in the air. The smell of fires and burning almost choke you, but you can manage. The massive metal beast, alien to some, familiar to others, topples over, clattering against the ground. Bits and pieces fall to the floor, chunks of shrapnel. It is destroyed. Parts of its armor seem thick, layered heavy. This thing was built to survive. And yet, with the combined might of Zaphiras' people, and those even beyond that, you have taken down what to some of you may be considered a god. Based off size and strength, this could very well be one of the largest kills you've gotten, while others, yet another day. Regardless, there is but one equivalent constant: victory. A victory that you have earned, well fought for. The static energies once felt in the air slowly flicker away to nothing, and the quiet, moving city all around you slowly fades back in. Sounds come to a lull, and idle chatter and conversation begins to rouse amongst you all. You've done it. You've survived the Vex onslaught. Congratulations, players. You may continue to speak amongst yourselves until you are ready to go cards down. Holy shit. I don't even need to go in DM arms, that's too heavy. Yes, as a final note, with all combat encounters now over, please ensure you jump into the social version of your avatars if you have one, to save on everyone else's frames. Whew. Hey Galaxy, what can I do for you? No, all of it has fizzled away. They got away this time, but that's okay. Because with you were able to steal Percy's eye, which is enough of an accomplishment as is. To let this one be the one that got away, you know, maybe that's alright. Perceive it as you will. For the moment being, I'm going to give it a rest. I'll just say that signals are jammed at the moment with Vex energies that are slowly fizzling away. You won't be able to contact him yet. You know that it's just a small jamming and it'll fizzle away before long. Did you hear that, guys? He got me. Ugh. Whew, I really hope you guys enjoyed that. I know there were some instances where things got a little laggy. I mean, we've got like 40 people here, all in their combat avatars, all throwing particles at me, so it's going to be a little on the heavy side. But I tried to perform as best as I could. Despite that, I can only hope that people had fun. That's the main goal.
For now, that's all I'm gonna say, though. Nothing. It's all scrap that just kind of started fizzling away.
Okay, well, what do you mean in up here because of what you and Finn did?
I can't go into details, but we killed an upper mind that was very important to them. And obviously it pissed off Panoptes.
Everybody's alive. We're fine. Everything's okay.
All of them are dead. The ones that first got hit by them.
Senator, help with medical staff?
You have a character now?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, what was it?
Let's take you in here. Let's take you in here.
Yes. Then you have taken a bite of Vex metal in spite. You have shown them your fierceness. You're going to be okay, but it doesn't taste good. You're eating metal. Metal usually isn't built for taste. It tastes like blood, like copper, the way metal does, with a bit of a sour twinge to it, like a very unpleasant one though. Not the good kind of sour, like it's been something prepared. It's the kind of sour that belongs on something you probably shouldn't have eaten if you were like a kid or whatever. And it's not one of those things you're gonna die from, but it don't taste good. Mm-hmm. You heard it here first, folks. The Vex are spiced. Or soured.
Oh, open up.
Oh, that tastes like shit.
His chest is bruised from explosions, so...
I panicked bit. I bit, and I took a bite out of its arm, and it tastes like blood and sour. Like copper blood. It's sour, but not
slowly close up.
Yes, there's fooleries. Reporter. Hell yeah, hell yeah. We gon' get news coverage on this bitch.
Why is it okay? We can grab some not even, right?
Otherwise we like...
You okay?
Fucking Zhao was playing the little fella, like Bippy or whatever the hell Eso called. What is his name? Hold on, I know. Bip. That's his name. Bippy. I kept getting whacked in the face by Zhao. I'd hear like, and they'd like toonk right against my fucking head. That was the funniest shit. Oh, look at these fellas. Look at these fellas. I haven't seen Matcha in many things. I know they usually chill out in Aegis, I think. Or at least they do roleplays and stuff that I'm not part of, so I haven't seen them often. But I mean, it was good to have them along for this. Like, there are a couple people that I don't usually see often. That, like, it was cool to get newer other players involved in this, like Java, who I haven't seen elsewhere. I don't know that he's a new player or an old player. I just know that I haven't seen him around much in many places. So it was good to have him here, good to have Matcha here.
Go try and help him, okay? There we go.
The horse! The horse! Oh! Oh my.
You're gonna wanna... The bigger ones, you might have to stitch. I can show you how to stitch if you don't already.
Mace, Metal Mace, who I know I have seen around, but I haven't interacted with him much or had him do things. It was really cool to have him there. Raz, I've never interacted with Raz before, never had them part of anything. Good to have them along. Good to have the Cerberus gang along as always. It was great to have everybody there, right? Always a pleasure to have all these different faces here. Oh. Oh. What did I walk in on?
You never once brought this up when Mori was back. You never once decided to go to Mori and say, hey, there's some Vex walking around. Now we know that there's someone inside. We would have lost play of this if you all fucking decided to remind her about this. You know what Trauma does to a person. She fucking died, Finnegan. She died to the Vex because of that. And no one reminded her when she came back.
This isn't... Fuck off!
They need to discuss this.
I didn't even know Prentice was alive. I only ever knew him from all of his writings in the tower. I did not know he was inhabiting a Vex body until the day of us working with him. Powder tried to tell us about Prentice, but none of us listened, including myself.
Where? When fucking comms don't work did we ever find out? The Bucky comms? I have no access to that. I don't think Maury had access to that. Probably could have fucking told us in other comms.
Yes, she knows.
Maury did.
Is being yelled about over here.
Me trying to explain that we had no choice but to go after that upper mind. Because I guess some people would rather let fucking Bucky rot in the infinite forest rather than finding another
I don't want my friend to rot. I want my friend back. But if that means lives have to fucking die over and over, there was no other option? You had to go piss off like the big fucking high management? Was that it? People dying, bodies littering the streets, people's lives are gone. You wanna know how many it's not Cody anymore, it's Jerome, but I don't care about that right now. All I care about is all these fucking bodies. This is not fun to look at, this is not fun to see, and I swear to God, this whole entire Vex stuff could never have happened.
How do you think we feel? Been the ire of the Vex. For months.
Shit's fucked. So we just have to
All of us are in danger. Not just Zaphira. Not just me, not just Finn, not just you, not just Bucky. Everybody. The Vex's plan is to wipe out everything and turn it into them. We did what we did. Because 1, we needed a way into the forest. 2, we needed some way to find Bucky. 3, we needed to stop them from getting the highly classified intel that they were trying to fish out of that spire.
Alright. Time to have a little bit of fun. Or more fun.
Because if we did nothing, more than just Bucky would have been taken in their sleep. More than just Bucky would have been slaughtered on the streets. More than just the VRChat would have been gunned down.
Countless amounts of people would have died if nothing was done.
People got hurt. People got killed. Yes, that is the consequence of the line of work that we are in. That is... Everything that we do has a balance of life and death, Cody. Everything. Sometimes just getting up in the fucking morning can mean someone will die.
These people weren't prepared. They didn't know this was going to happen.
We weren't here when they got attacked.
No one was prepared.
What does that even mean? People fucking die for no reason because this shit happens. I understand there's life and
for no reason. If we did nothing, people would have died for nothing. Here, without us doing
why
this.
the fuck did you kill Mary? Why the fuck did you kill her?
Drummond's muted. Order mute button.
Oh.
What? You're muted. Order mute button. Now, I will give you back your abilities to speak when you calm your heads and stop yelling at each other. And I'm not putting blame on either of you. People died. There are consequences, like Ethan said, to what we do. They died clearly protecting people. They did not die for nothing. Us sitting on the sidelines would be for nothing. I'm doing this for more than just Bucky anymore. There are countless other people that require the Vex to be stopped. No one had any idea they would arrive here, let alone that they would target us.
The Vex, it made the first move anyway. Right, they
There's no
took
preparing
and attacked
for
people.
anything like this. None of us are omniscient. None of us can prepare. We have to take blows, and we have to roll with them. Losses will be had, but we can recuperate. So long as we still fight them. Now, if you believe you're not going to immediately begin yelling, I will let you speak again. Do you understand?
killed Mori because she killed my friend. She killed a lifeline to Bucky. She killed one of our best informants. She killed the one person who saved Powder in the Infinite Forest. She killed a Guardian. And I knew she would come back. I knew that if they fed her whatever fucking biomass they had on hand, she would come back. If I wanted her gone, she'd be gone.
You are going to get a anonymous call on your comms. You don't recognize the caller ID or anything like that. What do? Finnegan. Do you know who I am?
And she acted rashly. She acted like an idiot. And she acted on emotions.
No.
Like she always does.
My name is Commander Zavala. I am in charge of the Titans at the tower in the last city. One of the 3 Vanguard, responsible for governing over the last city. I've received disturbing reports regarding Vex activity somewhere beyond our borders. I've been receiving reports for months on end by Mizrax, Kell of House Light. In most recent, he claims he's picked up activities somewhere in this city of yours, Zaphira. Is that correct? I understand. I will not pull you away from your allies at this present moment. I'm sure there's much more in the way of recuperation. Mizrax is currently busy continuing to compile the report of things he was able to detect in that area. When you have completed what you're doing down below in Zone 7, I would like you to head for my office. You and I have some very important things to speak about. Do you understand? Excellent. Thank you. Commander out. Ugh, my Zavala was a little rusty back there. I usually do better. I don't know why I wasn't in it. Sorry,
Try to relax once you're on.
I wish I could have heard more what they said. Oh, I wonder if they said something really mean to Winterhead. He's just kind of staring.
No, I feel nervous.
Oh my word. Are you alright?
Oh, poor Winterhead. He's having a mental breakdown.
My only thing to offer in hand.
Deep breaths, one to hide.
Alright, he's going into cardiac arrest. What I need you to do, you need to give me the
Right. You.
He's going into cardiac arrest.
You're close with him, right?
15 millimeters of apparatus.
To a degree, yeah.
Look, I just gotta.
Unless you're both okay.
I'm fine, Aurora. Look, I am. Please. Make sure he doesn't become another Slade.
Oh.
I'll try my best.
That's good. He's stable. Pushing those what? I'm gonna give him basically
gave some speech, and then
basically
we
just
all
work the same way as compressions do.
he just tore all of
Instead
us
of being
apart.
so violent, it is just gently easing his heart
It
so
was
the
very
vessels don't
violent death.
Oh, she's talking about when they entered the Infinite Forest, Panoptes found them and he deleted them from the realm. But the Traveler saved them.
From what I heard, if it's true, you got off pretty easy. I mean, can't they erase you? Like in the vault or whatever?
Anything above 140?
The only reason we escaped was because of the Traveler and the blessing we all had. Now that's gone, we're even more susceptible again.
I got scared.
The Traveler used all of the power he had with us to save us and put us back together. We couldn't do anything else. Ultimately, we were nothing in his realm, and we were shown that he tore us apart into data. He was going to kill us in the vault.
Hands off, let's see what's going on.
Name for the whitest man.
True. The stuff that happened with Maury.
He's choosing now to scream about that.
Yeah, that's what I went out there ready to kick ass, but I let them talk, and it was done by the time I was ready to say anything.
Oh, good. Okay. At least I don't gotta
More
deal with that shit
evil
too.
DM noises. Wait, is this the right one?
Cerberus or Fox Tech's gonna come
Yeah, I
questioning
think
me
it
for
is.
having taken leadership like that up the start.
I want something done. I'll have to do it myself, like I always have. Those are Finnegan's words. There we go. No. La 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 la. Yeah, that's a little bit better. We'll use that.
Reality of the situation we're in against the Vex. But if we did nothing, countless more would have died as well. It isn't a small price. You should never get used to it. I have a friend.
Can you stop from talking?
If needed, yes.
Okay. I just...
It could be a concussion, it could be shock. Just keep an eye on her.
It could be both. His preview. I'm just giving you what I know.
I did alleviate his concussion a little bit.
It's a lot to deal with. You need to apologize for dealing with your emotions.
Yeah.
I'm needed at the tower.
I'm sitting here with you to listen.
If anything, if his heart rate
Finnegan,
fluctuates
right?
again, just do what I
Yeah.
was doing before.
Look, we've been through shit like this before.
Be back at the bay.
Just, straining itself.
Take care, Mike.
I don't know when I'll return.
Just giving him a little extra help.
I'm needed elsewhere.
So his heart doesn't have to work as hard.
We're keeping it safe, mate. Would you take care, mate? Fucking hell.
I'm gonna see if I can find Jerome.
Keep walking down the street for a bit. Don't immediately disappear, okay?
I know. He's a hothead, but he's a hothead with a big heart.
As you continue to walk, suddenly you feel a throbbing pain in your head, which causes you to fall down to a knee. It's extremely crippling. You can hear what sounds like an eerie tone, high-pitched like tinnitus in your head, or tinnitus, excuse me. Your vision clouds and darkness envelops your vision for a time. You can hear nothing, everything goes quiet. And then, a voice. One that sounds just like you.
If I want something done, I have to do it myself,
Are you okay?
like I always have. Get the job done, Finnegan.
Fuck, okay,
You are the only one you can depend on. Come. Look for it on the Amuna. Look for your salvation. Reach out and grasp your potential. You are so much more than they are.
are they looking over here?
You don't need them, and they don't need you. We are all you need. We
Can you hear me? Hello?
salvation.
Buddy? Ben?
I don't know, I just came around the corner and he was down on the ground. I don't know what's going on.
And just like that,
Ben?
it fades. Everything slowly
Let's see if I can hear anything.
clears up. You can see, you can hear. It almost feels like you are being choked as air fills your lungs. You cough.
Ben, can you hear me?
Ethan, as you peer into his mind, for a moment you are shot with an energy you have never felt before. So dark, so very powerful. You stumble for a short while. You don't trip or fall, but it feels like a jolt. A bolt of powerful energy has entered you, and then
going
fades.
to back away from that. Yeah, I'm gonna...
Guys, are you both okay in here?
Yeah, that just hurt.
Okay.
What
Okay.
happened to you?
Yes, shot ninja, absolutely, brother. That is absolutely what's happening. You already know the vibe.
Tall guy, pointy ears.
Last I saw, he was over in medical. Yeah, he was over in medical.
Did you hear or see anything?
Fallid's character Finnegan here is going on a bit of a path, and he is he's experiencing some things while he goes down this path. It's a longer-winded story that I've got planned out for him, but it ends with him gaining strand, but he will have numerous run-ins with remnants of the darkness that will plague his
Okay.
mind and push him to his absolute limits.
Be careful out there, big man. Whatever's going on.
I'll be fine.
His character said a few days ago to himself after the death of an important NPC character to this story, he said, if I want something done, I'll have to do it myself like I always have. So that's why I opened up with that, because those are his words, which I'm going to try my best to record and use against him. And just like that, with one foot in front of the other, Finnegan slowly trails off into the cold night. Sweat dripping down his head, not from the fight, not from the battle, not from the stuffiness of his helmet, but from what has gripped his heart, his very being, and struck it with fear.
We knew that this was a sacrifice that we had to put up, risking them getting upset with us killing Percy's mind that we went to
He
go
is
kill.
lightless, yes. He is not a guardian, right? Finnegan is not from the Destiny realm, and he is not a guardian. He is just a normal human who is interacting with this plotline, and he and I have spoken in depth about details and planning, and I'm going to get him strand. Thankfully, this isn't even something that's like, what's the word? This isn't something that's, what the fuck do they call it? Like when you it's not homebrew. Thankfully, it's not a homebrew concept because, lightless individuals can gain darkness abilities anyway. And we see this clear as day with Commander Zavala, who with the death of his ghost Targe in the Final Shape DLC, he looks into stasis. Yes, absolutely. Shut down the lobby and all that. Thank you so much for the opportunity of being able to run this in here, by the way. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, that's kind of the thing I was thinking of the most is like, it's everyone else having a good time is equally as important to me, so I only hope that the general consensus is that folks enjoyed it and they had fun. Sorry, Chad, I don't mean to confuse you guys. I have, I'm talking to Fallid in a Discord call, but for some reason my Discord sound thing in OBS isn't working, so you can't hear him talking back to me. So I'm now going to address chat real quick, which is to say he's really happy with the way the event went. Apparently, a lot of the other player characters are too, which I'm very happy for. Always a pleasure to hear that people had fun with something I ran, and their enjoyment is my #1 priority. We're here to have fun. So I'm glad people had just that. That's so wicked. Holy Destiny story. I thought he was, you thought he was a guardian with his warlock attire. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed as well. I am a huge Destiny fan. I played since the Dark Below DLC launched in Destiny 1. The only reason I didn't play sooner from like beta or what have you is because I was like 10 years old by the time I picked up Destiny at the Dark Below. So any younger, and I probably wouldn't know what the hell a video game was or how to use it at all. But Destiny is a huge part of my childhood, and even into my adulthood, I still play it. It is a fantastic game, and I love it to pieces. It's had its ups and downs, yes, especially in Destiny 2, but I kind of ignore it, I make my own decision of what I like and dislike. I don't really follow the herd mentality of, oh, the game sucks now, it will never be good, there's no such thing as redemption for it, what have you. I like what I like, they like what they like, and we go our separate ways, to each their own kind of deal. But Destiny being what it is to me, how much it means to me, I run this passion project where I take the Destiny realm, I make models all by myself. I'm not able to make maps, otherwise I would, but I make all the models all on my lonesome. I put together these large-scale stories, and then I push them out into the metaverse, have people get involved, and have fun with it. And today that was one of these things. We had the Vex come into Zone 7 here to invade it. They're looking to set up shop and build a portal in the area. This whole attack the entire time was a diversion because now the Vex have built a portal while they've been fighting. So the Vex were split into 2 platoons, the building platoon and the fighting platoon. The fighting platoon, which is the small army we saw the player characters fight today, was a distraction force that they willingly sacrificed because the Vex don't really care, they're infinite. Meanwhile, a building team, a couple streets down, built a Vex portal and a stronghold. So now the Vex can openly enter and freely roam around Zone 7. And we're going to be introducing disruptive events in the lobby where, there's going to be actively hostile enemies moving around a certain chunk of territory and people who want to kill them for whatever reason, just for the sake of, fighting, getting their, because some people like to fight for the sake of fighting. So if they want to walk over and kick the shit out of them, they're more than welcome to. And they'll kind of be within that hostile area. So that's what a lot of this setup was. It was to introduce the Vex as a force that now needs to be rooted out of Zone 7 because they've planted themselves within. And once the Vex are gotten rid of, longer-term plans, we actually plan to introduce Siva and Siva splicers into Zone 7 as well, and having fun with that plotline. But typically, these things start here to gauge player interest, and then I will take them on missions and stuff like that in the original Destiny realm. The Destiny realm that I have is completely original and follows the normal story until Echoes Act 1, in which instead of dealing with Maya Sundaresh and the Conductor, the Vex decide to gather together on their own, and they have now invaded Earth and have nearly completely enveloped it with their forces, but the Guardians are now holding them off as best as they can. It's a war of attrition, and with every single day, the Guardians slowly lose a little more and a little more in the way of land. In the grand scheme of this, the Vex have also begun fucking with time, opening portals and bringing back old age enemies from, a time long ago. So they brought back like Fogoth the Untamed, the giant ogre in the bottom of the moon on like a level 8 strike in Destiny 1. They brought back Oryx the Taken King. They have reignited Siva and brought back Axis the Archon Priest, who hasn't been encountered yet. Very little amounts of Siva have been messed around with. They brought back Valis to Arc, for instance, the Shield Brothers. They have yet to fight the Shield Brothers, but old Cabal figureheads, old figureheads from all factions are being brought back by the Vex to continue pushing against Guardian forces and distracting them while the Vex try to complete their ultimate goal, which is to reset the entire realm in the timeline. Pull it all the way back to the Destiny 1 timeline. All of this is pretty much a prequel story, right, that I'm running, and the end event is the entire realm is going to be reset. The reason I did this is because I want to tell an authentic Destiny story. I want to tell the story of Destiny from Destiny 1, like the entire Destiny 1 story. I want to tell that, but currently, where the timeline of events is, we're already far, far, far into Destiny 2, right? The Light and Darkness saga is over. So what with us being so far into Destiny 2 in the current timeline, what better a way to reset it than the Vex winning and manipulating time in a massive way? They reset everything back to the Destiny 1, beginning story, and then player characters can play through a, authentic, nostalgic Destiny 1 plotline in which we go through everything that occurs canonically in-game, and we end with the death of Axis the Archon Priest with the Rise of Iron DLC. That is my ultimate plan, and all of this is kind of just build up to that. The Vex invading numerous places, getting bigger, getting stronger, and eventually we'll see Panoptes, Atheon, and the, what the hell is his name? The gigantic harpy that came out recently with the Desert Perpetual raid, all come together and with their combined, like, godly fucking might, rip the realm through time and reset it. That's the big, huge, super huge, big picture of what I want to do in a way that makes mostly sense. This is just the build-up. So that's what's going on. Anyway, we're gonna tune in on whatever conversation's happening here.
We can't. Alright? These are our people. These are our friends. These are our family. Whether we want them or not. These are the ones who are there. You may not like them. You may be pissed with them. Fuck, sometimes even I am. But they're at least there.
Okay, I think he might be talking about him, talking to
everyone
him
gone
about punching
and
Mori.
leave and never come back. But if you're here, then this is your family. These are your people. We gotta deal with them one way or the other. And putting your fist in their face and making them re-experience death is not the way.
Okay, yeah. So, another thing I did, which is not canonical technically, I manipulated some existing lore that occurs, is I took Praedith, one of the important warlock characters, part of the first team that ever went into the Vault of Glass. Praedith, Kabir, and Pahanin, I think, all went into the Vault of Glass. They were the first team to go down there, and they all died. They were all killed in merciless and merciless and brutal ways. Praedith, in particular, his neural subconsciousness, his mind, was placed in a Vex prison cell and simulated forever. And he was in prison forever, watched the entire world move on without him, mourn his death, watch the world move on, and he just kind of became a name in history books. And then eventually the Vex killed his subconsciousness after torturing him for hundreds of years. Instead, what I did is while most of Praedith died within what I'm calling the prison out of time is what I've decided to call it. I don't know if it has an actual name, but what I decided to call it was that. And Praedith, instead, a small bit of his neural consciousness remained, his neural subconsciousness remained. And with his immense study into the Vex and how to work with them and their systems, he was able to pilot an old soul divisive Vex frame and put out an SOS signal, in which Best Galaxy's character there, Ethan, and his girlfriend Miriam Rose's character Powder, as well as Depresso's character Vic, all came across his this fucked up old soul divisive chassis that was falling apart. Praedyth inhabited it, and then they transferred him over to a precursor Minotaur frame, so like the white and gold Minotaurs. They put his control in there, so Praedyth was using that chassis for a bit and trying to work with them to stop Panoptes and save Bucky, a character who has been kidnapped and placed in the Timeless Prison. So their whole objective currently is they're trying to save him, but the Vex have been fucking them over a couple times, because that's what the Vex do. They get the upper hand, the Vex get the upper hand, and they trade. But Mori, a character played by Corona, who is not here currently, but Mori, she died pretty much at the hands of the Vex and was brought back to life through their own plotline. I don't know the details there, I just know she was brought back to life. She has a lot of trauma involving the Vex. So, having not been informed about Praedyth, because she had only come back recently, and people have been so focused on so many things, no one thought to tell her. It's nobody's fault, really, in the long run, but I'm not looking at that. Because of Mori not knowing, she saw a precursor Minotaur talking and engaging with people and just assumed it was one of them, had a psychotic breakdown, and killed that chassis Praedyth was in. Unfortunately, that was the only chassis Praedyth was able to inhabit. Once that died, the rest of his neural subconsciousness was scattered to the wind. So, they killed that precursor Minotaur, thus killing Praedyth and cutting off any further connection he could have with them to aid them in their fight against the Vex and the saving of Bucky. In his last dying words, Praedyth told Best Galaxy's character Ethan, find a warlock strong enough to stop Panoptes. It's the only way. So that's exactly what, that's kind of what they figure they need to do now. But once Mori killed him, Best Galaxy's character Ethan hauled off and decked Mori in the face so hard it killed her. Mori has a new thing implemented in them since they've come back to life. It's a lot to explain, so I'm not going to get into that for the sake of timing. But Mori re-experienced death, but she was able to come back pretty easily. No problem there. But Best Galaxy's character Ethan pretty much fucking knocked her bitch ass out to death because she killed Praedyth. And that is what they're arguing about. Lord Depresso's character Vic is saying, look, Ethan, I understand what Mori did was wrong, but pretty much killing her also isn't the way. Two wrongs don't make a right. And you might be upset with her, but you gotta understand all these people that you might treat poorly are your people. You know, you may have to deal with them, you may have ups and downs, you may have gripes, disagreements, what have you, but at the end of the day, these are the people you see every single day. These are the people who are also in your corner time and again for certain things. You know, you can be mad at them, yes. You can have disagreements and arguments, yes. But you can't do things like that that are going to destroy your relationship with them forever, because they are always around all the time. These are your people. If you don't like them and you want to hate them forever, then, you know, pick up your stuff and leave, right? Get out of here. You never have to see them again. You never have to worry about them again. Give yourself that peace of mind. But if you're going to stay here and you're going to live and you're going to fight, the chances are you're going to live and fight around them. So you need to learn to be better, really. You need to learn to do better, and don't, you know, do not have like double negatives. Don't kill someone because they killed someone else, kind of deal. I think you get what I mean, but the main thing is like, you gotta chill. You can't be doing that. These people are going to be around us all the time, whether we like it or not. We're going to live with them, we're going to fight with them, and we might just die with them. And it would be far better to kind of be chill with them and try to work things out. Oh my god, the brightness. It would be better off to be chill with them and try and work things out no matter the disagreement, because they are always going to be here, than to create these massive divides because they did something crazy and massive, and then you did something crazy and massive in return, and now you guys have cut a divide between the both of you so large, there is no possible way for redemption, and you guys have to forever live and fight amongst one another begrudgingly. I think that's kind of the main point. I yap a lot and had a fuck ton of wordage, but
I need to walk in.
I think that's what he's trying to get at.
Gotcha. You're fine, bro.
That's what I'm known for.
I assume the warlock is Finn? Yes. Finnegan, played by Fallid, is indeed the warlock. He has, he pretty much after, because Finnegan, his backstory is pretty fucking cool. Fallid's an excellent writer, but Finnegan's backstory is he used to be a corporate level assassin working for Arasaka, the cyberpunk Arasaka. And what ended up happening with him was eventually he found himself to be a monster, right? He got all these different upgrades on him, he had all this cyberware, and he killed people, he was merciless, he was heartless, and he eventually saw himself for being a monster. He had a bunch of the cybernetics removed, or at least as much of them as he could, a lot of the dangerous weaponry, and kind of went on to live like Thanos, you know, like, like in the sense that he went on to live like a peaceful life. Settled down in a part of the industrial district of Zaphira known as Bay 09 and started a charity that funds the poor, the sick, the ailing, stuff like that. And around this charity, a community in the Bay began to grow. Over time, however, you know, he's been very peace-loving. For a time, he was a complete pacifist and would not fight. Now he's taken up arms against, you know, the deserving, people who are wrongfully trying to kill and stuff like that, evil folk. But he also took a liking to the Guardians and the kind of lifestyle that they have. The fact that they too are very, you know, peaceful, peace-loving, working together as a community. He agreed with them and their sentiment. And so he has begun studying very deeply in the way of a warlock because Fallid figured that was the best thing that would fit Finnegan. So he's been going to the warlock study, he's been reading all these different books, learning about all these very important people within the tower who have done research or heroic deeds, and he's pretty much surrounding himself with the lifestyle of a guardian. And as he continues to drown himself in the world and be absorbed, I'm continuing to feed him different pieces of information and even create these large-scale storylines for him to get involved in, such as obtaining Strand. And we even have other plans beyond that, which I won't speak about, you know, for the sake of keeping some things a surprise. But there's a lot in the works going on here. There are multiple different, like, miniature storylines and branching activities that I plan on doing. Currently, we are only in Chapter 1. I've been doing this now for several months, right? Ninja, I know you're new to the channel, I guess I'll call it. But I've been doing this Destiny storyline for a couple months now, right? So people have been involved in it for quite some time. We're still only in Chapter 1. The end of Chapter 1 is coming soon with the saving of Bucky, which is something I'm absolutely going to stream. You guys will not miss that. And that will be the ending and closing of Chapter 1. The saving of Bucky, getting out of the Infinite Forest, right? Finally getting this victory they've been fighting for actual months now. Beyond that, once Chapter 1 ends, I'm going to take a bit of a break, bit of a hiatus. Because working on all of these models and this plotline and stuff is super exhausting, but I won't become complacent with that hiatus. I will continue to make stuff after the fact. Once the hiatus is over, we begin Chapter 2, and that will be more player-oriented. A lot of the goals that they had started in Chapter 1, they will be able to finish in Chapter 2, gear themselves up, and Chapter 2 will end with the killing of Panoptes. But these two chapters are kind of devoted to the Vex exclusively for right now. But I have made Hive, Cabal, and a couple Fallen models, and I intend on making more as time goes on and continuing to build and create and expand this story outward. I've had so much fun with it, and a lot of the players have had so much fun with it, I can't wait to keep running it and keep doing more with it. And I'm excited for what the future holds for it personally. I've got a lot of big ambitions for it. And I'm just going to try and do my best to make a good, fun experience that's fair for as many people as it can be. Because that's what it's about. So that is everything. Rant over. Mic drop. I appreciate the fuck out of that, Rebel. I love you. Hi, Flurry. I saw you in here earlier when I was a dumbass and accidentally muted my mic. I'm gonna go ahead and respawn and see who all is around. Yeah, there are a couple people. I'll just kinda spawn here and chill out. In case anyone wants to talk to me or whatever. Oh, man. Oh.
How you feeling, Vex?
Oh, drained of all life. I'm like the alien that the government released that's all shriveled up and shit.
Yeah, the show up alien.
Yeah, that's me. Dude, I fucking put in an hour of PPTO to get out of work early for this.
Oh my god.
I got out of work
Crazy.
1 hour early so I can get home and prepare everything in time. I hope you guys had fun. I certainly did, but your guys'
so
fun is more
unbelievably
important.
fun.
It was so much fun.
No, I'm glad you had fun too.
No. Yeah. It was so
Wipe of the
NPC
brow.
war was so unbelievably fucking fun.
It was
so
peak.
much fucking
I got it all on
Vector Tech versus
stream.
the
Chat
Vex.
loves it.
Holy peak. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I was playing
Oh my
one of the
God.
heavies.
Who the fuck?
And I was behind one of the
Oh, that's
Washingtons, the big one, as we're advancing on a Minotaur. The Washington dies. So as the heavy, I was out of ammo, so I run at the Minotaur and just smash into its chest, and I just pull it out.
Yeah.
That shit was
Holy
so good.
based.
That was so
Absolute
fucking cool.
cinema. What the fuck is that behind me? Look at that shit. What the hell is that? Oh, hell no.
How Finnegan was like fucking crazy.
Peak! We love giving character highlights. Honorable mention, Finnegan!
Finnegan!
Oh,
What if you just like killed him right there? He didn't put the shield up in time.
Just get squished like a
Oh well, he's fucking dead.
Oh shit! Wait, that
He
actually
just took
happened?
it. He just fucking took it. He, fly swatter, man. Shit.
Even the Vex is just like, oh shit, ew, he's all over me.
Damn. Anyways.
You survived the Vex attack.
You somehow.
You did it.
I was
We
just
did
hiding
it.
and covered most of the time because I knew if he get hits like a couple times.
Yeah.
You saw what happened to my guy. I got shot once.
And then he came out of the room with the
This is my reward. Cream milk.
This is your reward for a
it's
good
so
DM.
What'd you think? What'd you think?
It was really good. I liked it.
The loss of
Galaxy likes it. My day
I
is
very
saved.
much enjoyed the NPC versus NPC at first, and then letting players in. That was definitely a lot of fun.
Okay, I was hoping that would work out well. That was the best way I could think about it, instead of it being like, okay, how many of you players want to play the
missions do
Vex? And like
that.
2 people raise their hand, and I'm like, ooh, all right,
That's it.
2v38.
Mandatory playing Vex.
If it's mandatory, we can make it fair and regulated for everyone, and hopefully no one has an issue with it.
Yeah.
That's the way I kind of saw it. I'm glad everyone had fun though, because that's the main focus for me. Is everyone else's fun.
I love when events or missions or whatever do the, first part NPC versus NPC and then PC versus NPC, because it gives a lot more
world building, storytelling.
Fight each other.
That, but also a better understanding at first, at the beginning, to get into the groove of how to fight against these things, how to react with them, and all that,
Agreed. Yeah, that definitely helps as well.
Yeah.
Peak event. I'm so
yeah.
I'm so glad people like it. I really am.
Oh yeah. Did you hear, by the way, the ending of my conversation with Vic?
A little bit. It was in and out because I was addressing chat a lot, but I know it was about punching Mori. I didn't get to hear the end though before he left.
I stood up and I was basically saying, like, I will always be there to cut down the Vex, to save my friends from the Infinite Forest, to burn Kratos' name into every line of code with the Vex. I will make sure that Kratos' wish is granted, and he is redeemed. And Vic put his hand up and he's like, "You said that wrong. We will do all that." And I said, "We can. But if people want to be upset with me and not come to save Bucky, their friend, just because they're mad at me, then what kind of friendship to Bucky is that?
Yeah, no, because that's, I mean, in
And
their
I
pursuit
will-
of being pissed at you and not helping Bucky, they also deal Bucky
They're
a raw
endangering
deal.
Bucky. Yeah. And I also said, I will not regret what I did, and I will not feel any differently about it. But I will save Bucky. And then I snapped open my portal and walked around him and into the portal and left. Peak exit, dude.
Absolute absolute
overdosing
aether.
on Fent. Absolute aether
Yes.
exit. Alright, I gotta go do after scene stuff. I'll see you later.
Have fun. What's up, Amari? I mean, Anu,
question.
dumbass.
I have a question. So,
I have an answer.
in medical, apparently there was like a whole, the grenade launchers. I thought they were just like grenade launchers, but people were like, crystals lodged in my body. Specifically, Gray had a crystal in his body. I don't know if that's actually a thing or not.
No, I
but,
think it was just
like,
a small. Sorry, I'm scratching my head, but it's out of range of my tracking.
You're okay.
I think it was just a small misconception with the ammunition. I know that the model of the ammo coming out looks a little spiky, maybe crystalline, but I assure you it's just a ball of energy that is blasting out and exploding. So, if he does have shrapnel in him, it's more than likely pieces of metal from his own armor or something that blew up next to him as a result of it being hit by the explosion that's lodged itself into his armor or skin. But he doesn't have any poisonous crazy crystals in him or anything like that.
I was just making sure, because
Yeah, no, of course, I get it.
launched in his liver, and Amara was like, I can just, like, digitize it.
Yeah, and I don't want him to take. I don't want to take it. I don't want him to. I know he's being fair for the sake of it, and I appreciate that. But I don't want him taking unnecessary, like, crazy damage if he doesn't have to. So there's no crystalline substance or anything like that. The Vex don't use crystals at all. At most, you'd find crystals with the Hive, and we're not fighting them.
Yeah. And people were, like, doing the bullet thing again. There's no bullets, it's lasers.
Yeah, I mean, if you got bullets in you, that's because your teammates shot you. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm soothing his worries. Prank him.
Prank him, John.
Money, 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 money.
Prank him, John.
Prank him, John.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and close down my
feeling,
stream.
Derek?
I feel I'm coming back, right? My energy's coming back. I'm starting to get good, but I want to take this headset off. I just wanted to stick around in case anyone wanted to talk to me or ask questions or whatever, real quick. But I'm gonna shut my stream off. Yes. Wait, hold on. Yes. There we go. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna address my stream. Alright, chat, I think that's going to be the end of this stream. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to go ahead and give me a watch. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. If you happen to be new to the channel in particular and you enjoyed what you saw today, consider dropping a follow if you'd like. Don't have to, not mandatory at all. For those of you who are new, you know, welcome on in. Good to have you guys. But that is going to be it for this session. This has been the event Retribution for Your Sins, where the Vex have attacked Zone 7 in Zaphiras waterfront district as a means to punish humanity and people overall for the death of Perseus, the primordial ruin, which was an extremely important wyvern with an extremely important task to steal Golden Age data from an old computerized system in the Destiny universe. However, at the hands of Ethan, Finnegan, and two other allies of theirs, Kane and Roderick, they brought down Perseus. And so, out of spite, rage, and anger, the Vex sent forth this offensive and have now claimed a small chunk of this city for their own purposes of expansion. and now the Vex will be a idle enemy that can be found and fought in Zone 7. But that was the whole event. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Love and appreciate you all. And I will see you guys in the next session, whenever that is. Thank you for the stream, motivation, possibly making a Destiny character. I endorse it fully. I think that's awesome. Ninja, I don't know if you're in the VRChat roleplay community or if you do it in particular, but if you happen to come around these stomping grounds, I would be more than happy to have you along for the ride. Whether you make a Destiny character that comes from my realm that I'm running in particular, or a custom realm of your own, either or would be, you know, fantastic. I'd love to have you along, but that's entirely up to you. Anyway, I said I was going to go, so it's time to go. Thank you guys. Love you all very much, and I will see you guys in the next session. Take care, and have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Goodbye. Goodbye.